Hi, welcome to my channel. I am so happy you're here for this video, which is going to be like a full face using only Flower Beauty cosmetics. And I pretty much use everything Flower Beauty except I have no foundation from the brand, so that's the only thing. I don't have a setting spray. I don't really use mascara. It's just not really my routine at the moment. But this is what the whole face look came out to be. So I hope you continue watching if you're interested. Like the video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And without further ado, I'll get started. Okay, so I already did my base, which is just sunscreen and mixing it in with a face shimmer product. It's the one called Charlotte Ronson, a Summer Kiss. And I just put a little bit of that with the sunscreen, mixed it, and here's my base. Okay, so now for the first Flower Beauty product I'll put, this one is the complete brow kit and Take a Brow. And as you can see, I pretty much am just using the gel product, and I just have this Eco Tools what is it? So basically I just use this Eco Tools brow grooming brush, and it looks like this. And I just use this and I just apply the gel product all over my brows. There we go. I don't use any of the brow powders because my eyebrows are pretty thick. And I feel like if I put color in them, they're gonna look more thicker than they need to be. I don't know, I'm just not comfortable with using any brow product here. You know, so after that I just leave it alone. Okay, so I already set my eyelids with Milani eyeshadow primer, and then on the inner corner I did put a glitter primer just to make the inner corner intense. And that's it. So the first palette I am going to be taking is the Wonderlust eyeshadow palette, and it's the one called NYC Midnight Manhattan. And the colors in this palette is super beautiful. Like I could literally create like a whole look, like a whole eye look based on just this palette alone, but I'm not going to do that today. I am just going to be taking this matte shade, which is like a brown tannish color, and I'm just going to be using that as like a light transition. So I really love and adore Drew Berrymore. Especially in my early college days, I really admire her style and her just overall like humble being that she's known for. And when she first started this Flower Beauty company line, I was on board with it, like 100%. Like, it was released in Walmart, and I remember taking a picture when I first saw the little stand that they had, and I was pretty excited for her, and I really have stuck with her brand for such a long time. And it's great that it's still growing and that she's still releasing new products, because overall, like, the brand is really like pretty much like a luxurious feel, but at an affordable price. So like, yeah, so I was always really drawn to not only Drew as a person, but like her makeup line reflects that as well. So it's pretty cool, you know. And the brand is also cruelty free, and yeah, so that's even better. So I did notice that this matte shade did have a little bit of fallout, so that could be a big thing for people who would have this palette and use it. But next I am going to be taking this shade right here, which is like a purplish color with blue sparkles in it. Looks really pretty, and I'll just put that like in my outer V. I'll just take a tiny bit and see how it looks like. I'm gonna kind of pat it. Okay, so I just finished applying that purple shade on my outer V using just my finger, because with the brush it felt like it wasn't so vibrant. And like when you look up closely, you could kind of see that there's like blue sparkles, so that's pretty cool. Now I'm just going to use a clean fluffy brush to blend out the edges. Okay, so next for an all over shimmer shade, I am going with my Flower Beauty Jungle Lights palette, and I'm going to be taking a shade called Wild. Now recently I did purchase this palette because it was on sale, and I've always wanted this palette because like the colors are so beautiful. So this is the shade called Wild, and it's like a purplish shimmery goodness, and I'm just going to be putting that all over the lid. Wow, that feels super creamy. Almost like a ColourPop Super Shock shadow. Amazing! Whoa! Okay, let's see. So let's put that. Ooh. Wow! It almost looks like glitter, but it's not. Oh my goodness. Drew Berrymore knows what she's doing. Look, I mean, oh my goodness. This is amazing. So I don't know if you could see like the reflectiveness of the shadow, but it's like an ultra metallic finish, and it's so beautiful. Like just seeing it in person, you think that it's like a shadow from Natasha Denona or something, but it's not. That's what makes it so exciting. I could kind of understand now why Flower Beauty does run the promotion of that palette, where it's buy one get one free, and now I know, like, this palette's so beautiful. And within this palette, it comes with a lot of product. So you're getting 6 pans, and it's 21 grams in total. Each pan is 3.5 grams. That's a lot of product, but well worth it. Like this is like under $20 if you want to buy a regular price, but when you get it on sale, it's like around, I'm gonna say around 10 or 12, depending on the sale, but super pretty. It's like perfect if you're a metallic eyeshadow lover. Like, okay, so for my brow bone shade, I am going to be taking my Flowerful by Flower Beauty palette, and this is a palette that Drew released over the holidays as a Walmart exclusive, and I did recently declutter it, but I changed my mind. I changed my mind, so of course I changed my mind. So I'm just going to be taking this cream shade right here, and I'll put that all over the brow bone. So yeah, like, Drew Berrymore is such an inspiration, considering of how hard she had it with her early on problems with drugs and problems with her mom, and she really had a troublesome season in her young life, and the way that she had come out from that, I mean, it just shows that, well, I truly believe that no matter how hard life gets, like, you truly need to see the good in it in a way, because like without the hard times, I do believe that you won't grow, you won't learn, you won't become better. And like, I think an example from Drew, like she really did make a good change for herself and her relationship with her mom and pretty much everyone around her. Like she set that upon herself, and like now she has like these beautiful children that she's raising. I believe her first child is called Olive, and so beautiful. What a beautiful name. And she has a talk show called the Drew Berrymore Show. I recently watched it where she had a guest appearance with Josh Groban, and I thought they were so cute. Like, and then in the show, Drew does love cooking, and the recipes that she's made with the people that she's invited, it looks so good and so easy to make. And so yeah, like I could say like Drew Berrymore, I am like a fan of her, but not so major like Taylor Swift. I mean, if I'm a fan of someone, I just follow their works, and I really don't keep up with like their personal life. But yeah, like I could say she's a very inspiring person, and I'm so happy I've learned more about her. Okay, so for my inner corner shade, I'm going to be taking my Flower Beauty Petal Play Shadow Quad, and I'm going to be taking the shade called Stardust, and it's going to be this beautiful iridescent, I don't know if you see the shift, but it's like a white shadow, but it's got like pink metallic reflex on it. It's pretty much a duochrome, and it's so beautiful. So I'll put that all over the inner corner. So obviously, like the first time I pretty much knew about Drew was the E.T. movie that she did when she was like a little girl, and that movie is so cute. It's actually like one of my favorite movies to watch every now and then. I feel like if I haven't seen that movie for so long, I'll cry. And as you can see, there's hardly any fallout, which is great. I can't get enough of the shade right here. It's so pretty. Okay, so let me zoom out. Okay, so now blush. I'm going to be taking the Pyramids Cheek Color and Rose Glow, and this is what it looks like. It's super pretty. You can see like there's like a highlighting portion, and then there's two different, actually I think 3 different cheek color shades you could mix and match. But I think as a springy pop of color on the cheeks, I think I'm going to be focusing on just this area right here. And let's see how that comes out. Okay, so for a highlighter, I don't have a single pan that's just for highlight, so I'll be taking the same compact here, and I'm just going to focus the highlighter right here on this small portion here, and I will use my e.l.f. highlighting brush. Okay, so the cheek product is giving me like a natural glow, which I really love. So the last thing I have from Flower Beauty that I'm going to be putting on is this kind of like lip gloss. It's really pretty. This one is called Autumn Rose, and it looks like this. And the lip product is still good. Fortunately, it's still good, which, because I did smell it, and it doesn't smell bad at all. And like, I've had this for quite a bit, and I'm still using it, but let's see. It's a really pretty color. Okay, so I did forget. I wanted to use this Flower Beauty Love the Way You Feel Roller Ball Perfume, and this one is called Cherish, which looks like this. It smells good. It's almost like a clean scent, but it has like a flower base undertone to it. It smells really good. So yeah, I love this so much, and I remember I only got this for like $5, so I picked up a couple of them, and it's pretty big. Let me see, this one, it's got 0.34 fluid ounces, so it's not bad for $5. Okay, so that is it. I am so happy with how this whole look came out all together. It's like a dramatic, a little bit like a purple smoky look, but then you have like these pretty glossy lips with glowy blush, and I just think that I look pretty good. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you did, I hope you have a great rest of your day or night. May God bless, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.